Stop pan-frying tofu the old way. With just a few simple ingredients, you can make tofu that's silky smooth, incredibly fragrant, and so good with hot rice that you won't want to stop eating. The tofu is soft and delicate, coated in a rich garlic chili sauce that's glossy, savory, and unbelievably addictive. What makes this dish special is that it tastes like something from an Asian restaurant, yet the method is surprisingly easy, almost impossible to fail, even on your first try. First, prepare the tofu. Cut it into slices about 0.5 centimeters thick, thin enough to absorb the sauce well, but still soft and delicate without falling apart. Then, neatly arrange the pieces on a plate. If you want this dish to have that true, restaurant-style aroma, green onions are essential. But there's one detail many people overlook. Separate the white part from the green tops. The white part becomes sweeter and more aromatic when heated, while the green tops release an incredible fresh aroma at the very end. Finely chop both parts and keep them in separate bowls. You can prepare a little extra of the green tops. Just sprinkling them on while the dish is hot makes the aroma completely different. Next, prepare a few cloves of garlic. First, crush them gently with the side of a knife to release more of their natural oils and aroma. Then, finely mince the garlic. The finer the garlic, the stronger and more fragrant the sauce will become. After that, mix the garlic together with the chopped white part of the green onions. Now it's time to make the sauce, the true soul of this dish. Add to a bowl 1 tablespoon light soy sauce, 1 teaspoon oyster sauce, 1/2 teaspoon dark soy sauce, 1/2 teaspoon white vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper, 1 tablespoon homemade chili oil. Then stir everything together thoroughly. Don't rush this step. As the chili oil, soy sauce, and oyster sauce blend together, the sauce will gradually become glossy, fragrant, and deeply flavorful. The aroma alone is enough to make you hungry instantly. Now, place the bowl of sauce into a steamer with the water already boiling. Then place the plate of tofu on top. Cover the steamer with the lid and steam over high heat for 8 minutes. Do not steam for too long, because tofu tastes best when it is still soft, gently jiggly, and full of moisture. Once the time is up, open the lid and the aroma will hit you immediately. The scent of hot tofu mixed with garlic, green onions, and chili oil will instantly fill the entire kitchen. Remember not to oversteam the tofu, or it will become tough and lose its silky texture. When the plate is cool enough to handle, carefully pour out the excess liquid released from the tofu. Then pour the steamed sauce over the tofu. Wow! It already looks incredibly appetizing. The aroma is absolutely amazing. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Finally, sprinkle the chopped green onions over the top. And just like that, this unbelievably delicious tofu dish is finished. When you lift a piece up, the tofu is so soft it almost trembles gently between the chopsticks. The moment it goes into your mouth, the hot tofu practically melts instantly, silky smooth with a light, delicate richness. The very first taste is the natural sweetness of the hot tofu, followed by the light savoriness of soy sauce, the subtle richness of oyster sauce, and finally, a slow, warming heat from the chili oil. The minced garlic and chili create an intensely fragrant flavor that becomes incredibly addictive. Soft, silky, fragrant, and deeply satisfying, this dish is full of rich tofu flavor without feeling heavy or greasy. And the best part? It's unbelievably simple to make. Next, I'm going to show you a tofu recipe with a lightly golden, crispy exterior and a soft, silky inside that is fully infused with flavor. This dish is simple, the ingredients are inexpensive, but it tastes so good that you'll finish a whole bowl of hot rice with it. Best of all, the method is extremely easy. Even beginners can succeed on the very first try. Now, prepare 2 blocks of firm tofu. Sprinkle a little salt on the surface. Then pour warm water over the tofu and let it soak for a few minutes. This helps remove the raw bean smell and makes the tofu fresher and more fragrant when cooking. Now prepare the aromatics for the dish. Take a piece of peeled ginger, slice it thinly, then cut into strips, and finally mince it finely. Next, take a few stalks of green onion. Chop the white parts finely. Keep the green parts separate. If you like spicy food, add a few small chili peppers. Chop them finely. Add the chili, white parts of the green onion, and ginger onto the plate. Next, prepare a few cloves of garlic. Smash them first with the knife so the aroma of the garlic is released more fully. Then, mince them finely. Add the garlic to the plate with the ginger, chili, and green onion. Take the green parts of the green onion and a few sprigs of coriander. Cut them into longer sections. Set aside for later use. After soaking the tofu, take it out and place it on a plate. Instead of cutting the tofu neatly with a knife, use a spoon or your hands to break it into uneven bite-sized pieces. This small step makes a big difference. The irregular edges help the tofu absorb the sauce better and create a more delicious texture after frying. Take a small bowl and add about 1/2 tablespoon of cornstarch. Add 50 milliliters of water and stir well until the cornstarch is completely dissolved with no lumps. Pre-mixing the cornstarch like this will make the cooking process faster and smoother. Set it aside and use it when needed. Now heat a little oil in a pan. When the oil is hot, add all the tofu into the pan. Spread the tofu out evenly. Fry over medium-low heat slowly. First, let the moisture inside the tofu evaporate. As the water gradually dries out, the aroma of the tofu begins to release. Fry for a few minutes. When the bottom side turns golden and crispy, flip to the other side. Once both sides are golden and crispy, remove the tofu and set it aside. Add a little more oil to the pan and heat it again. Add the white parts of the green onion, ginger, garlic, and chili. Stir fry slowly over low heat until an incredibly fragrant aroma is released. Then add 2 teaspoons of soy paste, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of dark soy sauce. As soon as the sauce hits the pan, an incredible aroma immediately fills the air. Stir well until all the ingredients are evenly coated and fully absorb the seasonings. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. Now add 100 milliliters of water. Turn the heat to high and bring it to a boil. Once boiling, let it simmer for 1 to 2 minutes so all the flavors combine. Next, add the cornstarch slurry to thicken the sauce. Stir well. The sauce gradually becomes glossy and slightly thick. At this point, return the fried tofu to the pan. Stir well to coat evenly. Lower the heat and cook for another 2 minutes so each piece of tofu fully absorbs the sauce. Finally, sprinkle chopped green onion or coriander on top and mix lightly. The tofu has a lightly golden, slightly crispy exterior, while the inside remains soft and naturally creamy. Each piece is evenly coated in a glossy sauce, rich with the aroma of garlic, ginger, and fried scallions. The balanced sweet, salty, and slightly spicy flavor makes the dish addictive without feeling heavy. When eaten with hot steamed rice, the sauce soaks into the rice, creating a warm and comforting bite. This is a simple dish with a perfectly balanced flavor. So addictive that it tastes even better than many restaurant-style tofu dishes. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.